Hello everybody, it's Mirialda here once again, and welcome back to a big giant Ami box. Woohoo! Yes, I told you I had some Nekos coming, and they finally showed up today. So, I'm experimenting with lighting again. I turned off the overhead light, so we'll see how it works. There are two figures in here, but because it's ChocoVani, I think I'm going to make this in one video, but I'll probably record them separate. But add them together just because, you know, you can't separate the two Nekos. But anyways, yeah. This box I've been waiting way too long for. It got into customs last Saturday, and it's now Friday. It sat in customs forever, and then it left customs, and then it sat in Chicago forever. So yay. But they're here, so let's get them open. These will be some very pretty Nekos. Surprisingly, even though they're by Good Smile, they released in China like last month. Well, not last month, but pretty early. So we've got the Ami thank you card, which we've seen plenty of so far, and we'll probably get at least one more. So we'll open the box and look at the Ami paper, and we'll pull out some Ami paper. And what do you know? We've got Nekos. And we can't open them upside down because they're on their side. So I'll put this box off to the side. Maybe. They're heavy. So, first one we'll pull out is Chocola. So there is Chocola in her box. Throw the tissue paper off to the side. Nice pretty box. And it's also ridiculously oversized because the background they decided to put next to her instead of behind her. But yeah, so there's Chocola in her box. And I'll give you all the details in a bit when I do like their actual unboxings. Set her off to the side. And now I pull out the other one because you can't have Chocola without vanilla. Wherever Chocola is, that's where vanilla is. And there is vanilla in her box. Again, a very pretty kitty. Aren't they just beautiful so far? I think so. And I am not knowing what to say. I'm rambling a bit, but I'm not rambling. I'm not saying anything. But anyways, we've got ChocoVani. Again, the China dress version of them. And as I said, they are in ridiculously oversized boxes. But anyways, that's the intro. Who shall we do first? Obviously, we will do Chocola first. So we'll put vanilla off to the side. And we'll put Chocola there, bring her a little bit closer, and let's get to her unboxing. So in front of us, we have, obviously, as I've said many times already, Chocola, the Chinese dress version of her, or China dress version. Chocola is from Nekopara. She is a 1/7 scale figure manufactured by Good Smile Company. And Chocola released on October 17th of 2022 in Japan. As I said before, somehow they got her early in China, so I've been seeing pictures on HPOI for a couple weeks, and it's been annoying as heck. There is the top of Chocola's box in plain boring bottom. But anyways, I ordered her over a year ago on July 31st of 2021, and I paid 14,900 yen for her, or at the time of conversion, $104.60. And I paid on October 18th of 2022 at Ami. And Ami took their time shipping them out, and then, you know, they shipped on the 21st. And I just got them today on the 28th of October. So at least they're still here in October. But there's the side of the box showing a nice full body shot of Chocola. And the back showing a couple different angles of her. And then the other side knee up version. And back to the front. So let's go ahead and get Chocola open. Ooh, Nekopara. So there's actually 4 seals on this box, 2 on the back. That's unusual. Go ahead. Come on, open. I say open. And the flap says Chocola with a couple kitty paw prints. It's a corrugated cardboard box. Pull her out. There are some instructions. And the inside of the box is just pink. It's got the little octagon and cross pattern that her base is kind of in. And that's the inside of a box. Nothing special about inside of boxes. There is Chocola in her blister pack. We can go to normal zoom now. If we look at the instructions, I'm not going to open them. We get a piece, looks like a hair piece, or maybe that's her tail. We get Chocola, we get the background, and we get the base. So it says be careful, there's some fragile points. Put the base onto the background onto the base. 1, 2, 3. And then watch out for her little cross choker dangly bit, and put the tail in, I guess. And then put her on the base, being careful. And okay, so you don't put her tail in until last. But anyways, let's see. There is Chocola in her blister pack. On the side, and the back, and then the other side, and back to the front. So let's go ahead and get her open. So lay her down. There's this typical tape on the sides. And loud noises. Ow. That rivet does not want to let go. There we go, finally. Wow, that is one of the most secure blister packs I've ever had the privilege of opening. So we'll start off with Chocola's base, which is actually fairly large. So pull it out. So there's kind of a ridge that goes all the way around the outside. And so this piece right here looks like it should come off. Yep, and that's how you attach the background. So for now, we'll stick it back on. There's a couple nice tall metal pegs, and then a little plastic nubbin back here. Looks kind of like a ball joint. I'm guessing that's a place where her dress will peg on. On the back, it says Neko Works and Made in China. And it's got that octagon and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, octagon and cross pattern. So yay. Next, we shall pull out her background. So there is like a dark purple side and then a light purple side. I think the light purple is the side that's supposed to come out. So this looks like, yes, you can either have it just sitting there by itself, or you can take it apart at the base and peg it onto her actual base, which is probably what I'll do. But for now, we'll put it together like that. We'll spin her around and pull out her tail next. So she's got a orange, looks like a rose on her tail, and it's got a little strappy holding it on. You've got little tufts of hair all over along the length of the tail, and a little keyed peg that will go into her booty area. Lower back, booty, whatever. So it's a tail. And then we have Chocola herself. Okay, yes, she has quite a bit of heft to her, and it feels like it's all in the lower dress. So I'm going to set her down. Yes, she does stand on her own. Give me a second and I will tilt the camera just to prove it. Yep, see, she stands on her own, mainly because the dress supports her. But we've got Chocola. So we've got some plastic around her hair, and it appears to be sticky plastic. So the hair is moving all over the place. Let me tilt the camera a little bit more. Maybe you can see what I'm doing. Okay, and then there's a piece up by her hand where she's holding it. And it wraps around at all sorts of angles. And then closes. Got a couple pieces stuck together there. Come on, come apart. So yeah, it is sticky plastic. It is annoying sticky plastic. And I'm just looking around. Okay, I do not see any more annoying sticky plastic. How about around her legs? Nope. So, wow. Yeah, that's Chocola. And yes, I am very happy I got them, and very good price for them too. So, nice nice belly button on Chocola. She's got some roses holding her china dress together. Nice chest window. And Chocola has the bigger boobs of the two, but not overly big. She's got the nice little tassel hanging down from the bow holding her collar together. And little bows holding the tops of the dress and the cups together. Nice happy girl open mouth smile. No teeth, but her top lip is in that little curly Q neko shape. She's got some nice red and tan and yellow eyes with the neko eye slits. Her hair has like a shine to it, a metallic shine, kind of like they sprayed some bronzer on her maybe. She's got some pointy ears, which are actually pretty dang sharp, and she's got some ear floofs inside. Top of her head, the head seam, fringe seam, not bad. It actually goes over the back, so it covers the seam a little bit. We spin her around to the back. I do not see any human ears. She's got a couple of little tails hanging down from the back of her head. Good detail on the part line. She's got her hair tied in twin tails, which have lots and lots of tiny little strands and lots of orange or peach and pink flowers in them. She has a very nice pink dress with some designs towards the bottom and on the chest and everything. Love that belly cutout. And then I love her hip cutout. It's only on the one side, and you can see her undies. Nice string tie between them in the gap. The other side is solid. We do see there is quite a bit of lighter shading. She also has some cuff sleeves, and her hand comes out gently from them. She is holding up this one twin tail. Her index finger is separated. The other three are together. And there is a slight pink gloss on the fingernails. She's got nice long back, nice spine line, good shoulder blades, and you got the little tassel-y bit hanging down. And we do see some booty crack and the tail hole. If we look down the booty crack, we can see some pink, yes. And then at the bottom of the dress, she's got this thick pearlescent skirt part. Again, it comes up on the side in nice slits to show off her legs. If we look at the underside of that, it is purple and has lots of shading in it. She has some kind of strappy high heel sandal type deals going on. They've got fabric to match the dress, so it's pink and it's got the same designs. It's got some good lacing on it. We can see her little toesies. And there's flowers. Her right leg has a strappy going up, and it is also shiny. And in the back, we've got the two bows, one at where the lacing at the top ends on that foot, and one right above the ankle here. If we tilt her down, don't know if you can see it, it's awkward to see, but she is definitely wearing pink ones. And we do see the little peg hole for that plastic peg, and then two for her feet. And she is also holding a fan, which is open. It's got quite a bit of detail on there. You can see all the little ribs. And yeah, it just looks real good. And she is quite pretty. Pretty kitty indeed. So step one was to put the base together. So that's what I will do now. So as I said, you know, for now, nah, we'll do it. So we'll pop this little cover piece off, and then we'll pop the base off. So now this will not stand on its own, so you have to peg it into the base. And there you go, there's the base assembled. I'm gonna bring it a little closer so I don't have to reach as far. Tilt the camera down. And let's get Chocola on her base. So this should be fairly simple, but it's proving a little bit more difficult than I had earlier anticipated. Come on. Have to adjust her feet ever so slightly. I'm going to actually put her directly on the table. And then, yeah, she just needs actually quite a bit of force to actually get onto the base. And then if we look here, the dress actually really needs adjusted. There we go, popped in. And then we can set her down, spin her around to the back. And that's not her tail, this is her tail. So let's see, the corner is taken out of the upper left when looking at her this way. So the tail will go in like this. Pretty secure, tight fit. But that is Chocola all assembled. And for now, we'll go ahead and put her back onto the turntable. And just so we don't lose pieces, we will put them together. So that is Chocola all assembled. Let's do a spin around of her after we fiddle with the angles and everything. So yeah, she is definitely a very pretty kitty. The pink looks great on her. The like bronzy shine in her hair looks very good. And yeah, I mean, it just looks amazing. And for basically what, $100? Very much worth it. This is my fourth ChocoVani set, and I love every one of them. This one may actually be my favorite. But yeah, doesn't she look good? We'll spin her around one more time, and then we'll zoom in and spin. Yeah, so let's zoom in on her face. And maybe if we get her more centered, yeah, the face. This way you can see the face in all angles. So many little details on her. Like even her dress has little wrinkles on her side where she's kind of bending and, you know, doing that sexy little pose. And I love the slit in the dress, how it shows her legs. Got good knees in there. And then you've got the slit higher up, or cut out higher up, showing off her hip and the little panty line. And I love her tip, her belly. And there is quite a bit of sculpting detail in this area too. So she is a fit neko. So she's sexy but cute, and she's showing off a lot of skin but not a lot of skin at the same time. So yeah, I am very happy with her. So yay. That is Chocola. And Chocola, the China dress version of her from Nekopara, 1/7 scale figure, manufactured by Good Smile. She released, just like Vanilla, on October 17th of 2022 in Japan. So yay, that is one Neko down. Now it's time for Neko number 2. So yeah, let's get Vanilla open. So now we've got yet another Neko. This is the second part of the set. This is Vanilla. Yes. Come on. Adjust the camera. Get everything adjusted. Look good. So, as I said, again, this is Vanilla. She is the Chinese dress version of her. She is from Nekopara. She's another 1/7 scale figure manufactured by Good Smile Company. Just like Chocola, she released on October 17th of 2022 in Japan. I ordered her just like Chocola. You got to get them all at the same time. On July 31st of 2021. And she also cost 14,900 yen, or at the time of conversion, $104.60. So yay. I paid on the 18th of October when Ami billed me. She shipped out on the 21st and just got here today on the 28th of October. So there is a pine needle on her top of her box. And it is static to it. So speaking of the top of her box, there is the top of Vanilla's box. And there is the bottom of her box. So yay. So between Chocola and Vanilla, Chocola is my favorite, but Vanilla typically looks better in the figures. So yay. But yeah, we've got the front of Vanilla's box. There is the side of her box. There's the back of her box. And the other side of her box. So let's get her open, and then shall compare the two Nekos. You gotta have one with the, or you can't have one without the other, so you gotta get them both. Otherwise, there are some absolute monsters out there that will only get one, and as I said, you're an absolute monster. Wherever Chocola is, that's where Vanilla is. Oh, her box actually opened. So it says Vanilla with blue paw prints. Again, a thick corrugated cardboard box. Ridiculously oversized. We've got more instructions. And the inside is that hexagon pattern with the cross in the center, and it's blue, and it's Vanilla themed. So we'll put that box off to the side. There is Vanilla in her blister pack. The instructions. So again, be careful with some dangly bits. And then take the little back piece off. Take the base off the little thing and stick it onto the base. And then you go over to the side. You stick Vanilla onto the base. And that's it. So it does not appear like her tail is separate like Chocola's was. So yay. We'll put that off to the side. Put that in there. So let's do a normal zoom now. So there is Vanilla in her blister pack from the front and from the side and the back. And I didn't mention it, but there is some pretty good foam protection in there, so they should arrive in pretty good condition. There's the other side, and then back to the front. So let's go ahead and get Vanilla open. I wonder if she's got the super strong rivets in the blister pack. I'm going to guess yes. My fingers still hurt from opening Chocola. Oh my god. Wow. Sounds like freaking gunshots opening that up. So her base obviously fell out already, so let's go to that first. Okay, so Vanilla only has one pretty tall metal peg, and then she's got that little like ball bearing or ball joint little plastic peg. She's got two of them. So she traded a metal peg for another peg for her dress. On the back it says Neko Works, made in China. And again, we've got like this little ridge around the side, and this piece pops out so that you can plug in the little decorative standy piece. For now, we shall leave it together. Next, we'll pull out the little decorative standy piece. So on this front side, it is a nice solid blue color. And on the back, it's like a shadowy blue color, like midnight blue. And you got the neko and a little moon in there. And again, this will pop off, so you can either display this standing with the stand, or you can display it as part of the base. For now, we'll put it together, and just to show you, yes, it does stand on its own. So we'll put that off to the side. And then since Vanilla's tail is attached, it appears, we'll just pull Vanilla out. And we'll set her down and clean up a bit of a mess. And just like Chocola, Vanilla will stand on her own because she's got that pretty hefty dress to support her. Looks pretty good so far, yeah. So let's bring her a little closer and do some detail shots. So there is Vanilla's pretty face. I love her blue eyes. She's got a nice smile on her, nice gentle serene smile. Her little eyelashes are purple and gradiented. Her hair also has, it's mostly white, but it does have some like purple gradient shading in there. It's glossy. It doesn't look metallic like Chocola's was though, but there is quite a bit of shading in her hair. Again, she has some pointy, painful neko ears with some white fluff in the ears. Got a little pink flower on that one, and then a purple flower and a blue flower and a little tassel leaf bit. We do have some plastic around her tail. I did not see that before. She's got a nice flower holding the top of her dress together and a little tassel leaf bit coming down. Vanilla has, you know, she's relatively flat, but she does have some meat in her chest. So little pokey bits. Again, she's got a very cute belly button cut out and a little little rose. Her left hip is exposed with the little side tie bikini, string bikini, little bells hanging off of it. And I just noticed she's not allowed to go out on her own. She's got a flower instead of a bell. But she's got a very lovely like ice blue dress. Her sleeves are attached to the dress. It's got some nice designs on it, and the tail moves, so that's what I was looking at. But again, we can see like her ribs kind of sticking out and good detail around her belly region, lots of folds in the dress, and you can see like her hip and, you know, thigh line and everything. That's a good touch. Little ruffly fringe and a gold outline. Little messy right there, but that's okay. She's got that white pearly underdress again. It's quite heavy and angled, but it's got good shading, good gradients, and, you know, like pearlescent paint on it. If we look at her back, it's less defined than Chocola's, I think, but we've got her shoulder blades, and we've got a hint of a spine line. And again, a little tassel bit hanging down, very, very fragile. Her tail is attached, so you don't have to put it in. But unfortunately, if she was showing booty crack, it is like hanging down. It's low tail, so you wouldn't be able to see it. Unless you get a certain angle, which for right now I cannot find. But again, more wrinkles in the fabric. Nice tail with little tufts all over the place. And a little purple flower with a ribbon around her tail. She's got some long twin tails again with little curly cues, and it's wrapped around her arm up here, and over here it's wrapped around her arm again, like fully wrapped. This hand, she's making a funny little pose, but she's got blue fingernails. Her other hand is holding a nice fan. It's not like the folding fan that Chocola has. It's just a solid circle with a nice floral pattern. And there's her bell. Okay, it's hanging off of her fan. So maybe she can go out on her own. She's kind of making the hang 10 sign or fox sign, but proper lady. Pinky's out. Nice index finger. And she's holding that fan pretty securely. And again, very cute belly button. But yeah, Vanilla looks very good from all angles. So let's go ahead and get her assembled. So again, we will pop this piece out. And then we'll pop the little stand off of its, or the little standee off of its stand. And we'll pop that onto the base. And then, let's go ahead and tilt the camera again. And let's see if we can get her onto the stand a little bit easier. If we look at the bottom of her dress, I didn't even talk about the underside of her dress. It's got blue color to it. It's got some very dark shading and light shadings. And wow, I am slacking. She's got some white undies, she's got some very dark blue undies up there, and you can see her booty crack, or not booty crack, but the cheeks. She's got some blue strappy sandally high heel shoes, again with different color roses on the tops of the feet, and a strappy strap going up the one ankle. They are tied in the front, but there is no tie in the back like Vanilla had or Chocola had. I am getting these two messed up. Can you tell I'm sleepy? But good detail on her knee. There's a peg hole on that foot, and then the two pegs on the dress. So let's go ahead and get her pegged on with her foot first. That went on nice and easy. And now let's manipulate the dress and everything. There's one peg. We'll spin around to the other side. That looks like it should be lined up. It's hard to see, but I think it's, yeah, there we go. So she'll probably never come off again. Earthquake test, she is very, very stable. Let's just zoom out just so that you can see. Yes, very stable. So we'll go ahead and put Vanilla back on the turntable, and we'll do some spin arounds. Again, a very, very pretty kitty. I'm not sure which one I like the best right now. Usually the blue on Vanilla and her white hair goes together very good and looks very, very good. Chocola, though, the pink really matches her too. So, again, I don't have to decide because I've got them both. But, yeah. For $100, I mean, $105, whatever. But for $100, you get this level of quality. Good job, good smile. And I don't think they were delayed. They may have been delayed a month. I'm not sure. But very happy. Yeah, Vanilla turned out very good. And the shading in the hair to the eye, yeah, I can tell. If I get the bright lights turned off, it's not going to be as obvious. But it works. Let's zoom in and see if we can get her face centered enough to, nope. Move her a little bit more that way. Nope. Move her back. There we go. That's a good face spin around. So yeah. She's a happy girl, but not super genki happy with an open mouth giant smile. But she has the Vanilla smile. The Kudare smile. And yeah, you can see she's got bumps there. Very cute. I am very happy. And then we'll zoom or pan down a little bit and spin around her waist area and her belly and booty. So, like if we get over here, you can actually, it almost looks translucent a little bit. I mean, it's just the shading, but it almost looks like you can see her thigh through there, just how they sculpted it to fit her forms. And there is shading all over this dress. Looks very good. Little sad that her tail would cover any exposed booty crack, but it didn't look like she has any. But that's okay. And then we'll go down to the lower angle. And again, very nice legs. Vanilla turned out very good too. So we'll go ahead, tilt the camera back up, zoom normal. And yeah, so this is Vanilla, the Chinese dress version of her. She is from Nekopara. She's a 1/7 scale figure manufactured by Good Smile Company. And she released on October 17th in Japan of 2022. And she cost 14,900 yen, which at the time of conversion was $104.60. So yeah, Vanilla turned out very good. So now let's bring them both out and compare. So here comes Chocola. And this is how they're meant to be displayed. But you could display them obviously with Vanilla on the other side, but looks quite good as a set together. I mean, they're sisters, they're meant to go together. Wherever Chocola is, Vanilla is. And yeah, very happy with this set. I do kind of wish that the gap between them wasn't so big. I mean, it's, you know, a pretty big gap right there. They should fit in a detail fine, but you're not going to really have much on either side of them. But yeah, ChocoVani. Chocola, again, the main like eye catch of Chocola is she has that like bronze metallic look in her hair. And Vanilla is just beautiful vanilla. And they just go together so nicely. Obviously, they're meant to. But yeah, ChocoVani, Chinese dress version by Good Smile Company, 1/7 scale figures. And yeah, they are definitely a 1/7 scale size. They both came out on the 17th of October of 2022, and they both cost 14,900 yen. Or at the time of conversion, it was $104.60. So together, like $208, under 210. And you saw the ridiculous boxes they came in. So they came in a big, ridiculous shipping box from Ami. I got them EMS, so it was 9,180 yen to ship them, which was $65.45. So almost, yeah, like shipping was 2/3 of one of them. I could have got DHL shipping. That would have been 17,200 yen, which was more than one of the figures. So yeah, I guess I can wait a little bit for them for the cheaper shipping. But they just look so good together. And just for the heck of it, let's go ahead and swap sides and see how they look that way. So it might be a little bit harder to display them like this unless maybe you angle them. Yeah, that kind of works, but then they take up a lot more horizontal space. But like this, they're kind of facing opposite directions. So yeah, I think the intended way is probably the best way to display them. So yeah, spin them back around. And now that we've seen them, I could do close-ups again, but this video, obviously, since it's a 2-figure-in-1, is going to be quite long. So let's go ahead and just close this off. ChocoVani, my 4th set of them. Can't have Chocola without Vanilla. Can't have Vanilla without Chocola. Unless you're an absolute monster. Because they're sisters, they love each other very much. And, I mean, just look at this set. They're gorgeous. And they're cheap, too. So, Good Smile Company, good job. 2 thumbs up. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I've got more figures coming, so keep your eye out. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.